Water? It's amazing, wasn't it? Water, yeah, what was that? Water?
God, yeah. I seem to remember water was everywhere. People couldn't get enough of it. There was people getting tanks of hydrogen and burning it just so they could have some more.
Well, it was like a liquid, wasn't it? Was it supposed to be a liquid?
Man, she wouldn't let us have. She wouldn't let us have water. We all nearly died because we need it to. We need it to live. Shall I say it? Shall I say it? Ricky!
Water?
Water?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
You remember water, Steve? It's like there's a lake in Police Academy 3 and Lieutenant Harris drives his Jeep into the water. You remember that, Steve?
It's Police Academy 5.
No, it can't have been Police Academy 5, Steve. I remember you were still in it, man. You left after Police Academy 4.
Water? No, we didn't have no water around here. There was tar, mainly. We used to eat a lot of tar.
3 men and a little lady.
No, Steve, it wasn't 3 Men and a Little Lady. There was no water involved in 3 Men and a Little
water!
Lady. Water!
Water!
So yeah, water has been beneficial to our careers.
Oh, yeah.
For definite. Yeah. It's a little known fact how important water actually is to DJs, you know. Sometimes you're spinning the records really fast and your fingers, they start to burn. You know, and you just pour a bit of water on. It's a little DJ secret. And, it cools your fingers down right nice. You know, pour it on the record as well, gives a bit less friction. So, Fatboy Slim, Rogers, Sanchez, all the Ayanapa crew, they're all using water. Don't tell anyone I told you though.
Of course, our original prototype of water wasn't as successful, being as it was a block of wood. It didn't particularly flow in any way, being a bit too solid, but after several experimental periods, we perfected it in such a way that it could be placed within a glass, a gullet, or soaked into a sponge. It's caught on now. I'm kicking myself for not making the original patent. People are making money off water, and it was my invention. Evaporation and all sorts of precipitation. It was quite an exciting time.
So, what's on TV now?
Oh, it looks like me. Oh yeah, 205, BBC Two, Vince.
Trouble is, I've already seen it. What's on next?
They've started a spin-off of Brushstrokes called Unlucky Stroke. Jacko loses his ability to communicate through a tragic wasting disease. He's wheeled into various shops by close friends who leave him there for hours on end. He wants to complain but can only smile and nod. Starring Carl Howman.
Oh yeah, and if you're in a sporting frame of mind, there's a Celebrity Pass the Pigs Enduro Challenge. Members of the public take it in turns to balance pointy-faced celebrities on their faces on a table. Last week, Celine Dion was trapped balanced between her nose, chin and cheekbone for 4 hours. This week she defends her title against Alice Beer.
But that clashes with You Must Be the Pederast on 3. Tim Brooke Taylor and Penny Keith in role reversal comedy. She's a high-powered city banker. He's a lascivious tempter of small boys.
Oh, but look now on BBC One. It's live from Dinosaur Island.
Oh, shit. I've dropped my toothbrush. How am I going to get that now? Oh.
I used to really enjoy watching television, pretending the remote was a gun, putting the subtitles on even though I'm not deaf and all that. Now it's all I can do to get round to a mate's house and watch them enjoy what I used to do so easily. It all went to shit when I visited my ex-girlfriend's house. Her parents have got really cheap carpets. I went to the loo, and by the time I'd reached the bathroom, I'd built up quite a bit of static electricity. I got a jolt when I touched the door handle, and it hurt a dead lot, so much so that I could barely hold my wang to pee. My hand hasn't been the same since. I can't touch anything without it going all tingly, and I won't use my other one, as the left hand is Satan's own instrument, and all southpaws should be neutered at birth. But I put in a claim with Big Girls Blouse Direct, and within 48 hours they forced my ex's mum to come round and kiss it better and tell me how brave I'd been. She even brought me a Chupa Chup, the coffee flavoured one, my favourite.
Big Girls Blouse Direct operate on a no-win, no-fee basis. Although if you do win, it's fruit pastels, we want the black ones. They're the best.
Wonder if you wouldn't mind answering a few questions for me.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen my car keys?
No.
Where do babies come from? A. Fallopian tubes. B. Argentina. Or C. There are no such thing as babies.
It's, no such things.
No such things. That's a C. What would you do with this?
Sling it in canal.
Do you have any strong opinions?
Hiya, Jim. Jim, yeah, Steve. Listen, do I have any strong opinions? No, there's a bloke in town asking me. No? No? Alright, cheers, boss. No, but apparently I really don't like onions.
Could you send me a video for me? I'm having trouble working out the Video Plus on it.
Yeah, which one taping?
Well, terms of endearment tonight, please.
Shoes? Ah, yeah, now shoes. They were like little houses for your feet, weren't they? Yeah, by then, John Moss and me were getting through about 80 pairs of shoes a day. You know, that's more shoes than any one person can get through. It's more shoes than you need.
Shoes were nice. I used to go shopping for shoes with Mickey, and he I go on my own sometimes, but I preferred it if Mickey was there, and we'd go and I'd look at the shoes and go, Ricky, do you like the shoes, Ricky? I'd ask him, Ricky, if he did like the Ricky shoes, Ricky.
I used to drink urine from a shoe, and not my own urine, you understand, there was a lot of urine about.
Yeah, well, what I mainly remember is that we had to take our shoes off before we went into the house, and I'd always put them back on again before I went out. That was the best way to stop getting poo and glass and stuff in your feet.
I'm wearing my very own Steve Guttenberg slipperwear.
How would someone like me get a hold of a pair of them, Steve?
You ask me.
Okay. Shoes. Shoes are stupid. People are stupid. Love means nothing in some strange quarters.
The original model of the shoe, in those days, that's all it was, shoe, singular, wasn't as much of a success as we'd hoped. The problem being that with only one, people had to hop about, just wave it on one foot, and we couldn't decide whether to mass produce them as left or right. It was only when a focus group came up with the idea of a second pairing shoe that it really took off. In fact, you can't go out the door these days without bumping into a pair. I'm just kicking myself though that I didn't patent the idea as I invented it originally.
There's not much shoes around anymore, but yeah, that's the way things go. It's fashion, isn't it? But yeah, I had a pair of shoes. Yeah.
Have you seen what we missed this morning on Channel 5? Kickstart with Puffins. The semi-80s motorbike stunt show, but with puffins gaffer taped to the seats of the bikes.
Oh, hang on a minute. Can I just have a look at pine cones?
Better than last week.
Oh, here we go. Weekly Abhorrent Views. This week, a Yorkshire policeman indulges in a deranged rant about the state of the Queen Mother's Fanny.
No, I think we should watch a film.
Here we go. Low budget prequel to Gorillas in the Mist. Monkey in the Fog.
Kuznice, Moladia, Kuznice, Moladia, Kuznice, Ani, Kuyut, Ani, Kuyut, Pridavari, Vayut, Payam, Dunya, Vale Sok, Payam Dunya, Vale Sok, Saryam, Dunya, Saryam Dunya, Lapushok, Saryam Dunya, Lapushok, Sasham Dunya, Sasham Dunya, Sarapan, Papra, Dicham, Nadevai, Papa Dicham, Nadevai, Bobu, Dicham, Nadevai, Skidevai.
Excuse me, I wonder if you'll mind answering a few questions. Whatever happened to Baby Jane?
Not sure.
What's eating Gilbert Grape? A big dog. B, Andy Peters, or C, necrotizing fasciitis. That's the flesh-eating virus.
Oh, yeah. B.
Who framed Roger Rabbit? Yes, no, or no?
No. The second one.
How green was my valley? A, Lincoln Green. B, Sea Green. Or C, Sarah Green.
B again.
The Mummy Returns?
Yeah.
Squirrels! Aye, now you're talking.
I didn't like them because like, they were red. And I used to remind me of my own head. And I couldn't sleep because of them. And they would come and I'd dream that my hair had turned into them and they were all eating my head.
The ones that used to come by our house used to light up, and when they used to come close to you, you could comb their fur back and you would find money.
Well, there was one squirrel in Police Academy 2. I believe it was attached to the aerial of Bobcat Goldthwaite's stolen police car.
Bubba Smith's head.
The squirrel on Bubba Smith's head? Are you
Sure.
sure, Steve?
Sure.
You used to stick straw into brain of squirrel and you'd just suck like, and you'd drink all of the brain.
The big tail, the tails, fantastic, grey or red. That was the great thing.
Yeah, I used to buy a couple of squirrels every week. Pocket money, I'd get 30p, go down shop, get a couple of squirrels. Smashing it was really good. Don't understand it much though.
We were allowed squirrels as long as it was outside, and we weren't allowed to bring the squirrels in the house. We had to leave them in a box by the door, and we'd leave them there, and then as we went out again we'd pick them up because it was the best way to stop you getting like mud and poo and glass in your feet.
Our original model was merely called a quirrell. It was a small creature with only 3 legs and a tail. It was the addition of a 4th leg that put us into the forefront of mammal technology. This model, which we called the squirrel, then went into production until millions were produced. You can now see squirrels, my name by the way, I was head of the project at that time, all over Britain. I'm kicking myself though that I didn't patent it and I haven't got any money out of it at all.
Oh look, My Face, A Plank of Wood. Gordon Kay relives the horror of January 1990.
Oh, I love the sound of breaking legs. An enraged Felicity Kendall is set loose with a sledgehammer in Leicester town centre. Oh, with Feargal Sharkey.
There's a film about to start in 5 minutes on Sky Movie Max, Turner and Hooch. Time travel drama starring Peter Powell. He travels back in time to try and prevent his ill-fated union with Anthea Turner by applying her teenage self with alcopops. So much good they.
Well, there's a comedy drama I really want to watch called Too Much Sand. The synopsis is Bobby Fink, Dennis Waterman, is on a mission to fill his car with as much sand as possible, but he only has 12 hours and no permission from the local authorities.
History Channel. Hitler Youth.
Maura Stewart. That was it, wasn't it? What was it called? It used to be on a couple of times a day. They used to tell you about stuff that was happening. It used to have a fantastic theme song as well. It's on the tip of my tongue. Dong. What's it called? Oh, dong. Need. They used to have that bit at the end where they used to tell you what it was like outside, which was very handy, but never really went out. No. Oh, fuck it.
What price? Innocent fun. And what happens after the fall?
Pac-Man, Miner Willie, Donkey Kong, even Horace. Throughout the early 80s, they kept us amused, excited and aroused.
They were edge tech, futuro bad, wicked.
But in today's world of HTML and digibreasts, they have no place. In this short news report, we'll be asking, where are those computer heroes of yesteryear now?
Well, it was the highs and lows. I had it all. The big house, a fucking million glasses. I'd say to her, can't I clean up in the morning? I got you all those keys. She liked charm bracelets, you see. Can't I just have a hand job, or at least a nap? But no, me and Horace would fuck off from binges for days. He'd broken a leg skiing. I'd always take my glass home. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. Eventually I pushed her into a spinning razor blade under the banyan tree. But I got stuck because of the unlimited lives poke. Nightmare. I had to wait for a power cut. Then f***ing Mario came along and stole me f***ing luck. Bastard.
But not everyone has good memories of those times. Roger Hare Corsi knew Pac-Man back in the day.
Pac-Man? I wouldn't trust him as far as I can throw him. He kept doing the pills. I think that's what finally did for him in the end. Last I heard, he was eating dog's eggs down back alleyways.
We tracked Pac-Man down to a squalid Darlington rooming house.
Mrs. Canch, I understand you have a famous tenant.
No.
Mr. Pac-Man?
Whack, whack, whack all the time. Yeah, the fucking noise. Well, his breath. You know, they say it's dog's business. Well, he's only a fictional computer graphic, I know, but the kiddies are scared of him. I'd throw him out, but I don't know where he'd go. And he keeps going on about ghosts and power, like that mad Tomo in town.
Donkey Kong recently completed a prison sentence for detaining women up scaffolding against their will.
Yeah, I knew Donkey Kong as well. You know, he stole my girlfriend, yeah. Ran up a load of scaffolding, he's just sitting up there. And I tried to get up there, you know, to talk to him. And I got him the site job in the first place. And, you know, I thought we were mates. And all I did, I went up there to try and talk to him. And all he'd do is throw barrels at me. I think that, you know, after all these years, I just want to know why.
I met with Mr. Kong just a few hours ago in a secret location. I quizzed him on how he felt now. Discussion became very angry, and he threw a barrel at me. Back to the studio.
Do you remember when I came in here? Do you remember that? And I started to remember things? I mean, what was that about? You know, what was it about? I came in and I think I put my coat on over there and I sat down here and I started just remembering things.
I think the first plans for nostalgia shows came off the board about 3 or 4 years ago. Kicking myself that I didn't patent it there and then, because now you see they're everywhere.
Do you remember Mars bars? The chocolate. I love remembering things, me. Do you remember Chris Evans? Glasses, ginger hair DJ bloke. What was he about, eh? Do you remember Hearsay? Do you remember them? Do you remember last week? Do you remember last week? Do you remember yesterday? Do you remember? Do you remember yesterday? It was only yesterday, for Christ's sake, do you remember it? Do you remember? Do you remember?
Excuse me, I wonder if you wouldn't mind answering a few questions.
No, not at all.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do these photographs I'm about to show you make you feel? 1 is repulsion and 10 is ecstasy.
Right. Oh, 3. 5. 9.
Do you like Italian food?
Well, Mexican, really.
Would you consider coming to dinner with this person? A, no, not at all. B, yes if I was a bit tipsy. Or C, like a shot.
C, like a shot.
Pick me up at A, 7 for 7:30. B, 8 on the dot. Or C, 1:15.
That was a lovely meal.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? Now, would you like to A, order another bottle of wine? B, go for a cheap and tawdry snog in the park? Or C, walk hand in hand along the beach at dawn?
B, I think.
Oh.
Oh, bollocks! I've dropped my contact lens! My contact lens!